it is now my pleasure to introduce to you tonight's presenting sponsor, an organization that was founded by teachers for teachers, Desert Financial Credit Union. This year marks Desert Financial's 6th year in a row of sponsoring the Arizona Teacher of the Year Awards, and we couldn't be more grateful. Please welcome Chief Marketing Officer of Desert Financial and AEF board member, Jeremy Nelson.
Well, thank you. It truly is an honor to be here tonight for the Arizona Education Foundation's Teacher of the Year event, a celebration of the real MVPs of our communities, the ones who show up every day with an unshakable belief in the potential of every student. As mentioned, I'm Jeremy Nelson. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer of Desert Financial Credit Union, and it truly is a pleasure and an honor to be here presenting as the presenting sponsor for the 6th year in a row. As we've learned, everybody's story involves a teacher. And I know we've had some time to reflect on those teachers who have made an impact in our lives. And for me, one of these teachers was Mr. Reed. And Mr. Reed was my 6th grade teacher at Rosecrest Elementary School in Salt Lake City, Utah. And Mr. Reed loved teaching. He loved to see his students progress and develop. And the thing that I appreciate a lot about Mr. Reed was he helped me develop a strong desire and love for writing. He helped me understand how to write well and how to be a better writer. One of the great things about Mr. Reed is he was really great about giving feedback. He would give feedback that was inspiring and encouraging and not critical. In fact, I remember many times I would receive a paper back from Mr. Reed that would be an A paper, but in the margins there would be lots of red ink and suggestions and feedback. And I remember one time I asked him, I said, Mr. Reed, this is an A paper. Why is there so much red ink on this paper? And I'll never forget what he told me. He said, this is a good paper and it's deserving of an A. But if you want it to be a great paper, these are the suggestions you need for it to be great. And that's a lesson that's always stuck with me, that there's an opportunity to go from good to great, and he always challenged me to be great. And speaking of feedback, I have a 12-year-old daughter, and she's a 7th grader at Stapley Junior High, and she also likes to give feedback. So she could probably work on her delivery of feedback a little bit. But as I was preparing the speech, I was rehearsing it with her, and I asked her for some feedback. And she gave me 5 words of feedback. And these were the exact 5 words she gave me. Bro, I think you're cooked. So I appreciate the feedback. I made some changes to my speech, so hopefully I'm not going to be as cooked as I might have been otherwise. But as was mentioned, over 85 years ago, Desert Financial was founded by 15 Valley teachers who believed in building something better for their students, their schools, and their communities. Fast forward to 2025, and we're still carrying that legacy forward, sharing success with educators across Arizona. Last year alone, our team invested over $3.4 million into education initiatives statewide. And that's not just a number, that's real impact. Programs, projects, and partnerships that uplift teachers and empower students and strengthen schools. But let's be real. Teaching in 2025, credit to everybody who is involved in teaching and administrating to students, because this is so much more than a job. This is a full-blown survival sport. You've got 7th graders who are coming in with more riz than a rom-com lead, trying to negotiate their grades like they're closing a business deal. You've got high schoolers declaring they're cooked because instead of studying, they were too busy making TikToks about how cooked they are. And you've mastered the art of deciphering handwriting that looks like it was written during an earthquake. You've learned to smile through parent emails that start with, "I'm not trying to be difficult, but..." And you've even figured out how to teach quadratic equations to classrooms where half the students think 6-7 is a passing grade, and the other half think that it's the greatest event since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. But despite all that, you show up. You inspire, you guide, you mentor, you change lives. You're the ones who see the student behind the struggle, the potential behind the procrastination, the brilliance behind the boredom. You're the ones who make kids believe they can be more than what the world expects of them. Tonight, we celebrate you, not just for what you teach, but for how you lead, with heart, humor, and a whole lot of hustle. And on behalf of everyone at Desert Financial, we want to extend our gratitude to you. We see the sheer amount of dedication and creativity you pour into your students. Not just them, but also their families, and we see the long hours dedicated to establishing welcoming classroom environments. So tonight, we honor and celebrate every educator in attendance and throughout the state. Because of passionate educators like you, students are empowered to learn and grow. And if no one's told you tonight yet, you've got mad riz. You're definitely not cooks. You've got elite aura, and you deserve every bit of the spotlight. Thank you for everything you do. We are forever grateful. So let's celebrate like it's 6-7. Because if your students can turn a random number into a party, we can definitely turn tonight into one too. Thank you.